I.S.U.P.K.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27, verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel.
Stop right there. And Moses with the elders of Israel. With the elders of who?
Of Israel.
The Caucasian.
Of Israel.
The African.
Of Israel.
Our oppressor.
Of Israel.
With Moses with the elders of Israel, man. So Moses is talking to the children of Israel, man. He's not talking to any other people but the children of Israel. Keep going.
God commanded the people, saying.
Stop right there. Commanded the people, saying. He didn't request of them. He didn't ask them. He commanded the people, saying what?
Keep all the commandments.
Nah, keep some of the commandments.
Keep all the commandments.
You can do it when you feel like it.
Keep all the commandments.
But the laws and statutes are done away with.
Keep all the commandments, which I command you this day.
Which I command you this day, man. So Moses is telling the children of Israel to keep all the commandments which I command you this day. The law, statutes, and commandments was established at the beginning of time, man. And it's here to the end of time, man. So this law, statutes, and saying the law, statutes are done away with is a slap in the face to the Most High, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Give me the book of, is that the end of that? Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1, Baba Kashab. Because as a people, we don't understand what it truly means to, follow the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to understand, one, for you to follow the Lord, you gotta, like he said, if you love me, keep my laws, man. Keep my statutes, man. So for you to say you love the Lord, you have to say, or it's like you can't just give him lip service, man. You have to do something, man, which is an action, man. Love is an action word, so you can't just, draw, like the scriptures say, you draw it to me with your mouth, but your heart is far from me, man. And read that from Salakia, Deuteronomy 28, verse 1.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently.
Right there. It says, and it shall come to pass, man. So again, we know this is Moses speaking, man. Meaning when it says it shall come to pass, meaning that it's going to happen, man. So this is a prophecy that Moses is giving to the children of Israel, man. Which is again is showing you that the Most High is a merciful Father, because he's letting the children of Israel know, look, this is what's going to happen if you listen to me. Because when it says hearken, meaning to listen. Diligent means to do it carefully, man. So listen very carefully, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man, woman, and child, of what Moses is about to tell you, man. Keep going.
And to the voice of the Lord thy God.
Right there, Salakia. Where it says to listen to the voice of the Lord thy God, man. The voice of the Lord thy God, man, is these priests and prophets standing before you, man. The voice of the Lord thy God is this word that's in this Bible, man. The 1611 King James Version Bible, man. The voice of the Lord thy God is not that voice that the pastor tell you, God spoke to me and said to brother, we gonna sit here and pray about it. That's a goddamn lie, man, because he don't know a goddamn thing what the Most High requires of thee, man. You know what I'm saying? Read it from the top, Baba Kashab.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
Right there. So like it says, you not only should listen to the voice of the Lord thy God, but you to observe and to do them. So meaning again, if you say you love the Most High, you can't just say you love the Most High, because that's observing. Not only do you say you have to do something, which is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. So that means Black, Hispanic, and Native man, woman, and child, you can't eat shrimp, pork, crab, lobster. That means you can't celebrate Christmas. That means you can't celebrate Halloween or Samhain, like it's really called, All Saints Eve's Day, man. Right, walk around here with a grown man with a suck in his mouth with a goddamn clown uniform on, Salaki, man. It looks so crazy, man. What is wrong with us today, man? We have no idea how... Scared of Freaky J, man. Salaki, man. Read that from the top, Baba Kashab.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Lord, let's stop right there. Ooh-wee. It says that if we did all these things that the Most High required of thee, not only did we observe, but we did the most, the law, statutes, and commandments. And we hearkened diligently. So we paid very close attention to things he said, every detail. Not one jot or one tittle passed that we didn't pay attention to. He said that he would set us above high, above all nations of the earth. Hold on, start over from the top. Start over from where that said that, because I don't think they listen to what he said right here, Baba Shah.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So again, the Most High told us he would set us above high, above all the nations of the earth. But if you look around today, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man, we are on the bottom of the earth. Why do you think that is, though? Because we are disobedient, man. The scriptures say that obedience is better than sacrifice. And we was ready wanting to sacrifice everything because we think we're going to outsmart the Most High. So we had to sacrifice all our great cattle and things like that instead of being obedient to the Most High, man. Read that again, Baba Kashab.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
No, below.
On high.
Black Lives Matter.
On high. Above all nations of the earth.
So we will be set above, high above all nations of the earth. Give me the book of Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. High above all nations of the earth, man. If I'm not mistaken, if you understand the true meaning of words, that sounds like the Most High is racist, man. You know what I'm saying? It means he prefer his people over every other people, man. And that's the rulership of the kingdom of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians when we do get this kingdom, man. When Yahweh shall come back and he crack these skies with these million angels and take back his kingdom, man. You got that for me up? Most on correct.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Stop right there. Now we know, and this is written in red, man. So Christ is when it's written in red, it says is the Yahweh Shah speaking, or Christ who the world Israelites to call. He said, think not, meaning don't even put it in your simple mind that I've come to destroy the law. Uh-oh, Christian pastor, you looking too good right now. Because you damn sure can't box with the Most High, man. Like my brother say, your arms are too short to box with the Most High. And you definitely not going to fight and travail against him. Because like he said, think not that I've come to destroy the law, man. So that means that you eat shrimp, pork, crab, or lobster, you're in sin. That means that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And sidebar, if I may, it's so funny that the goddamn Christian love to say that the laws is done away with, but then they take up goddamn tithes in the church. That's a law. It makes no goddamn sense. But it's crazy because he want to choose everything that he want to do and be disobedient because he is part of America. Keep going for me, Baba Kashab.
All the prophets.
Stop right there. So all these prophets that came before us of old time, none of the things that they said went void, man. Everything that they said, when they said that the kingdom was going to fall, it fell. Look at Babylon today. It fell. Look at Egypt today. It fell. So the Most High, so like Christ is telling you that everything that he said is not going to go void, man. He did not come to destroy the law, man. Read that from the top, Baba Kashab.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
And see how black people love to talk, man. One, when we say something, we got to say it again, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we say for real, we got to say for real, for real. You know what I mean? So we can put some emphasis on what we talking about. Just like what a brother say, you know Keisha. No, I don't know, man, Keisha, you know what I'm talking about, man. We're supposed to understand what he's saying, man. You know what I'm saying? But Christ is letting you know, I didn't come to destroy the law, man. And he had to emphasize it and say it again because he knew our hard-headed ass pastor was going to act like the law, say that the law is done away with and preach so. But we know in this I.S.U.P.K, man, that the law is not done away with. If you ask a Christian today, can I steal your wallet? He'll say, nah, brother, you can't do that. But that's a law, brother. You just made yourself sound like a goddamn hypocrite because you said the law is done away with. So Christ said, I did not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill. Now, every pastor, when he hear that word, he think, see, Christ done, he fulfilled the law. When he came and the law was done away with, they nailed the law to the cross. Man, I don't know what Bible he reading, but it ain't the damn King James Version, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's getting taught by the theologian schools, man, they don't know a goddamn thing about the Bible because it was written by blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. For blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So anyone that's not of those people are not going to understand the way we talk. Just like they don't understand the way we talk today, man. But for you simple-minded people, we're going to break down that word fulfill. That word fulfill means to execute. Make sure that it's put in plan, man. Put in play. So Christ said that he didn't come to do away with the law. He came to make sure that we was doing the law. Because at one point in time, the Most High turned his back on us because we was not doing the law, man. So he gave us the spirit of the law, man. Read verse 18, Baba Kasha.
Verse 18. For verily I say unto you.
Right there. So Christ is saying, for truly I say unto you, man. Like the scripture say, there was no gall coming out of his mouth, man. So he didn't come in here trying to be like your pastor, man, and try to pimp you and say, women thou art loose, or give me all your money, man. Again, it don't sit well with me, man. It's like, y'all know that y'all say the laws is done away with, but again, you love to take that tithes up in church. They take about 10 damn offerings before he can even speak anything that he about to say about the scriptures, where he would say one scripture and then he get to talking about his whole life. Man, come on, man. Read that from the top, Baba Kasha.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
Stop right there. So like it says, for truly, verily meaning truly I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, man. So if you see today, we stomping on earth right now. We look up and we see the heavens today, and we know it is not past. The scriptures say that, you know, the earth abideth forever, but generation passes, but the earth abideth forever, man. So we know that the earth is always going to abide forever, man. So we know that these laws, statutes, and commandments are going to be here forever. But we're going to hear this out the words of Yahweh Shai's mouth himself, man. Not my words, man. Keep going.
One jot or one tittle.
Stop right there. One jot meaning the dot of the I, the tittle meaning the crossing of the T. Keep going.
Shall in no wise pass from the law.
Shall in the what?
No wise pass from the law.
But I thought the laws were done away with.
In no wise pass from the law.
But we can eat shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster, brother. All you gotta do is just pray over it. Do what?
Shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
Now again, that Christian pastor gonna say, see, brother, see, it's all right for me to eat shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster because the Lord fulfilled the law. La'ah, brother. All he did, which is meaning no in Hebrew, which is he did was he came to teach us what we were supposed to be doing. He gave us the spirit of being a brother. He gave us the spirit of why the Most High told us not to do what we were not supposed to do. We sit here and eat shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster, we get high blood pressure. We get gout. But any other oppressor or whatever other heathen that eats these foods, nothing happens to him, man. Have you ever sat in the mirror and thought to yourself, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man, why is that, man? Why are we the ones that are cursed today? Because like I brought out earlier, we are being disobedient because we're not following the law, statutes, and commandments, man. But we got something more for you, you dirty, stinking Christian pastor. Or like my brother like to say, Deacon beat him down brown.